Chappers.
I'm Beer.
And today we're very excited to say that we're doing Vote 2 for the ML-3 from Chapman Guitars. And this is both doubly exciting and awesome because I got Revere with me.
Hi.
For the first time in a Chapman Vote video, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
It is.
Yeah,
That's weird, isn't it?
Hi.
Rebezel is responsible for quite a few things at Chapman Guitars that you might not be aware of. For example, this here legal headstock shape. And the ML7
S-type
headstock is a Rebezel design. Basically, he's got some sick art skills, and so he's responsible for doing some of the artistic things here at CG.
Yeah.
So, on to the business. But yeah, as you may know, the ML-3 voting was quite close.
Yeah, it has been close. I've been watching it closely.
There were two kinds of bodywood that were very neck and neck. Do you remember what they were?
There was Swamp Ash and Mahogany, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Puny Mahogany and Swamp Ash.
Yeah.
And then, pardon me, fretboard woods, Maple and Ebony were incredibly close. Now, what I've decided to do, as the generous monkey lord that I am, is actually make two kinds of ML-3 with different kinds of wood configuration. But I'm going to let you choose, because I was going to originally say, well, we'll just have a mahogany one with an ebony and a swamp ash with a maple, but you guys may not decide that democratically. So I'm putting it up for vote. Is it mahogany with ebony, or swamp ash with maple, or the other way around, or whatever? We're going to make two either way. You guys get to vote. So that's the first part of this vote. The next part of this vote...
part two. There's two parts to this vote. Oh my god.
It's all about the neck.
The neck.
Neck spec.
It's an important part.
It is.
Yeah.
Here's mine.
Yeah.
And there's Beer's.
Here's mine.
Now they may look to the viewer, yeah, they may look alike, but actually they're very different. We have three different kinds of specially designed neck gauge here at Chapman Guitars. Now the ML1, if you're familiar with it, comes with what we call the C standard. Now the C standard is not this. It is a C shape gauge, and it's not fat, it's not thin, it's just a standard gauge, regular feeling neck that feels great in your hand.
It's actually based on the neck that you originally designed with your first, like when Chapman launched, wasn't it?
Yes.
The very beginning.
Yes, it was.
Same gauge. Yeah.
It's my favourite neck, actually. So what is your neck gauge called, Bezel?
Mine's called the C Custom. Basically, it's just slightly customised version of the C shape that you'll find on the standard ML1. I just wanted something a bit thinner because I'm used to a thinner neck, but it's got the same width as the ML1, so it's great.
Yes, and on the ML2, I happen to have one here.
ML2.
We have the...
it's a wide thin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a C+ wide thin. So it's a little bit thicker than the regular C. Not a lot though, don't think it's a fat chubby neck because it really isn't. No. But it's wider.
Yeah, it's noticeable actually, isn't it?
Yes.
When you play between 1 and a 2. Yeah.
Great for people that want a little bit more distance between the strings for some of the sort of metal rhythm playing. And as you'll see, our amazing new Chapman Guitars artist Garrett doing in this video here. So like I said, the second part of the vote for the ML-3 will be the neck gauge. Will it be the C+ wide? Will it be the C standard or the C custom? Your choice, viewers and Chapman Guitars participants. Which would you choose, Beer?
I would choose, and I'm not biased, I personally like the C Custom because it went on the signature guitar and I just love the sort of fast, thin kind of neck that's...
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, you got three of them, so that makes sense. So the next thing then is how many frets. Now traditionally on a Telecaster you can have sometimes 21, 22.
Yeah.
Although the ML-3 RC, my signature model, has 24.
Yeah.
Now I am completely open to whatever number of frets people think. Joe Satch used 22 for years, he didn't seem to have a problem. So did Jimmy.
So I used 22, yeah.
Yeah, so it's really up to you guys. 22 or 24, I think, are the two options I'm going to offer. 21, I think, would limit a few people.
Yeah.
They get annoyed. But 22 or 24.
Part trois is the scale length. I suppose really it's kind of a nice, easy one to do. You've either got the 25.5 or you've got the 24.75.
Differences, 24.75 is a little bit loosey-goosey, easier for bends, but a little bit floppier for rhythm. 25.5 is a bit tighter for the rhythm chops.
Yeah, it's more like a solo guitar. No, the 24.75 is more of a solo guitar, isn't it?
Yeah. It really depends on your preference of feel, and we love all, and that's why it's over to you guys to democratically and collaboratively come up with your own particular answer on that subject.
Crematically.
Yes. Now, there was talk of a vote on fret inlays, but I'm vetoing this. You can't have a vote on fret inlays. The no inlays apart from the 12th has become such a Chapman thing that I've fallen in love with it. And also, I will say, those of you who want inlays, there are inlays on the top of the neck that show you the positioning, and also just from the point of view of, I'm a professional guitar player, so is with beer. The second you start looking at fret inlays to look at where you are, you're just not getting taught.
Reevaluate.
Reevaluate the way you're learning and practicing. Honestly, it'll do you no favours at all. 12th, fine. If you're going to make a big jump, it's useful to have it there.
And it looks stylish too, you know, just nice, sleek looking thing with the infinity on the...
and for the record, because a lot of people have been asking me this and debating it, this is an infinity symbol, but it's also a number 8 for octave. I liked the dual meaning thing.
That's big.
Yeah, it's big in the game.
Big.
In das Jeu. So you can't. So we're not going to vote on inlays because I made a decision. That's part of the Chapman branding, and it's important to me to keep that structure in place.
I think it's important. I like what you did there.
Good. Yeah, and I think also I'm going to veto jumbo frets because this is a standard model. It's going to fit nicely with the ML-2 and the ML-1. They have jumbo frets. Everyone seems to like them. No one particularly likes small frets.
No.
If you want small frets, get a different brand of guitar. So, the different wood types matching with the neck, the fretboard wood types, the gauge of neck, the number of frets, and the scale length are up for vote now.
That's a big vote.
That is quite a big vote.
And it's a really, everyone who's watching, it's a really important vote because that is the feel of the guitar.
Yes. And when we've got those votes in, you're pretty much going to know what it looks like.
Wow,
because,
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching all the images on the forum, which you'll find here. Pow! Just there, see that? But yeah, tell me about this particular guitar, because this is your signature, but this isn't the one you normally play.
No, this is the first prototype that we took to America, that came on the first Orge tour. And, no wait, was it the first Orge tour or was it the second Orge tour?
Oh man, we did so many.
Oh man, it was the second Orge tour. Yeah, this is the first prototype that came out with us on the second Orge tour, and it was so far from the mark of what it actually became that I almost stopped using it for a certain amount of time because it just didn't feel like the right one.
Yeah, but that was a good thing.
Yeah, it was.
Because it meant he was forced to make decisions to make the current one.
Yeah, and the thing is that it had a really good sound to it. The harmonics just jump off it. You know what I mean? Just so easy to squeal on. So that was cool. So I thought, well, yeah, we need to fix it. We need to do something to it. So we relicked it. Me and Dave relicked it. This didn't have a spoon cut on it originally, so I got a hand saw. And I sawed into the bottom cutaway and took about ½ an inch off the cutaway.
That's
and
great.
Made a spoon cut. And then we just took all because it had a thick lacquer on it, we took off and we just kind of waxed it up, and yeah, and this is it, and I love it. It's really good. And it feels much more like the one that I normally play now, so I have 2 relics now.
Yeah,
it's good. It's great.
And I encourage all Chapman Guitars users to just get a handsaw to their instrument and do what you want with sandpaper and saws, because why not? I've been Rob.
I've been Berea.
And we will see you later on. Chappers out.